Have you ever been overwhelmed by all the squash tips are out there and all the different things you can do to improve your game? I personally think sometimes this gets a bit much. In squash, if we're focusing on too many different things, we don't actually get to master one thing at a time. So what I've done today is I have picked my 3 favorite tips of all times that I have given that I think are the simplest to do and give you the biggest gains in your squash game. So if you are able to do these 3 tips, they're gonna have the biggest impact on your squash game. So these are my 3 favorite tips. At the end of the video, I'm gonna give you a 4th bonus point. That's an easy tip. It's not a fundamental, but it's gonna help your squash game a lot. All right, so if this video helps you guys, please pause the video, like the video, subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, let's get right into the video. Tip number 1. No matter what level of squash you are, most likely you have learned the fact that you have to get back to the tee. After every shot you play, you want to be in the middle of the court so you can get the next ball. Now, because we're spending so much time on the tee, it's important that we know how to stand on the tee, okay? So when we're on the tee, we want to be light on our feet to keep our movement efficient, okay? So if we're here on our tippy toes, we're going to be moving nice and lightly, all right? If we're not going to be rapid, we're not going to be quick. So on your tippy toes, next up, we want to have our core engaged and we want to be leaning forward so that any ball coming forward, we're going to have no problem sprinting forward and getting that. If we're backwards and not stiff, not engaged, we're going to have to transfer all this momentum forward and run forward, and it's not efficient. It's very energy draining, in fact. Okay, so make sure on the tee, we're on our tippy toes, we're leaning forward slightly, and our core is engaged, okay? It's going to help us get into the shot nicely and get back, same posture. This will make your movement so much more stable. It'll have you volleying more and getting more balls back. So give that a shot. Let's get into this one. Number 2 is massive because it is the split step. Not only does the split step boost us to the ball and propel us there, that's what people usually think is the point of the split step. But in my opinion, that's not the biggest benefit it provides. The biggest benefit it provides is it helps you read the game and see where the ball is going. As our opponent hits the ball, we want to have a little hop so that when he has hit the ball, we're kind of landing, and then because we've done that hop while he's hitting, now we already know where the ball is going, and conveniently we can just propel from the hop into that ball. So yes, the split step will help you explode to the next shot, but more importantly, it's going to help you read the game and see where the ball is going. If I'm standing here dead flat on my feet and he's playing the ball, often I'm going to hesitate and move too early, and then I'm going to have to readjust my movement to go where the ball is actually going. Very energy consuming. Instead, we do this little hop, which takes us nothing, and then we're reading the game. If you look at some of the professionals like Asal or Diego or Paul Cole is constantly kind of hopping around. If you see Asal, he's always hopping, getting low in the knees, and then just this slight, very subtle hop, but it helps you read the game. So this one is actually my favorite tip. Let's get into number 3. These tips have helped you so far. I'd really appreciate it if you guys took some time to subscribe to my channel and like the video. Now, tip number 3, another very important aspect, is getting low. I cannot stress enough how important it is to get low in squash. Not only will it improve your shot quality massively, it's going to help your movement by being stable. And in the end, you get lower, which maybe feels like you're using more muscles, but it's actually helping you move so efficiently that you're saving a lot of energy in the long term. So when I do solos or ghosts, I really exaggerate getting low. So make sure you guys are getting that balance in your movement, getting that balance back to the tee. The best way I like to practice this is I do solo sessions where I'm just in the back 15 minutes on the forehand, 15 minutes on the backhand. Every shot I'm here. I'm so low. And because I'm doing it so repetitively, it translates into my game. Usually these habits are really hard to change because you've been moving a certain way for so long. But if you're doing this, it's the quickest way to ingrain these habits into your game. Now let's get into that bonus tip I promised you guys. So about that bonus tip. So far, I've added all the fundamentals when it comes to movement. The split step is a fundamental when it comes to reading the game and moving efficiently, and then getting low, super important as well. And then of course, having a good tee stance because we're on the tee so much during a squash game. My bonus tip is to kind of tie everything together a bit and also get our racket preparation ready. The easiest, most simple way I've known to work on racket preparation is just simply by thinking of one single thing, and that is follow the ball or track the ball with your racket. This ties in with reading the game, because sometimes we overrun the ball, we get too close to it, or we're too far away from it, which isn't great. So if I track the ball with my racket, I have a good idea of the distancing I need to use. So if I'm following the ball, I know it's going to be here because I have that reach of the racket around me. Follow the ball. Not only does it make sure that my racket is up already, it really ensures that I keep that correct distance to the ball. So that's also a massive one. These are my 3 tips that I think will improve your game the most and are also simple ones to do. So I really think that you guys should give these a good go. Focus maybe on one at a time so it's not too complicated, okay? So a little summary. Let's make sure that when we're on the tee, we're nice and stable. We have a great stance. Secondly, let's make sure that every time we're looking at the ball, that we're getting just a little hop in as they hit the ball. This will change your game immediately. Actually, let me know down in the comments how it affects reading the game, because I think that's really where it plays a big role. And then lastly, let's make sure we're getting low. Another basic that's going to just improve your game so much, but it's really easy to do and it doesn't take a lot. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate all of you watching my videos. Yeah, I've been consistent now for a while, dropping them every week. Thanks to your guys' support, so keep it up and let's keep it going.